In 2022, war returned to Europe. After decades of uneasy peace, Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine, a sovereign nation that had once been part of the Soviet Union. After the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991, Ukraine became independent. It moved closer to the West, forming ties with the European Union and NATO. For Russia, that shift was seen as a threat, especially under President Vladimir Putin, who viewed Ukraine as part of Russia's historical and strategic sphere. The world watched in disbelief as tanks rolled across the border and missiles lit up the skies. Where Russian-backed separatists seized territory, thousands died. A frozen conflict had begun. But this war didn't begin overnight. Tensions had been building for years. Cities like Kyiv, Kharkiv, and Mariupol were bombed. Millions of Ukrainians fled. The world responded with outrage and sanctions. Then in 2014, Russia annexed Crimea, a region of Ukraine, after a controversial referendum. Soon after, fighting broke out in eastern Ukraine. Western nations sent weapons and aid to Ukraine. Russia deepened ties with China and Iran. Energy prices soared. Global food supplies were threatened. And the war became more than just a regional fight. It became a symbol of democracy versus authoritarianism, sovereignty versus empire. Against all odds, its people resisted. Ordinary citizens took up arms. President Volodymyr Zelensky refused to flee, becoming a symbol of defiance. The Russia-Ukraine conflict has reshaped global politics. It's revived old fears from the Cold War. It's tested alliances, and it's reminded the world that even in the 21st century, peace is fragile and war, all too real. What followed was a brutal, grinding war. Ukraine reclaimed territory. Russia escalated. Infrastructure was destroyed. Civilians lived in darkness and fear. But Ukraine did not collapse. The world took sides. Tens of thousands have died. Cities lie in ruins, and still the war goes on.